Hey friends, when you're sitting at home wanting something to do, let Evansville Podcast find it for you.
Welcome to
No.
Welcome
to EVVENTS.
Hashtag events.
Events.
So who just did who was that just did the pre? Is it we doing the Mary?
So yeah, Mary's this
Mary's
this week. Last
week?
Last week was Abby. My oldest actually did it, but her requirements were I had to mess with it. So
Sound
that's
like Satan.
It's why
Abby.
it like started normal and then it dropped down
So
slower
now we've
and then
totally
went deeper.
gotten out of the Burton family.
Yeah, we're done. Well, we have Laura still. She needs to do one.
Oh, okay.
So
I actually have a request.
okay.
I want us to send a text to Yoga Sam and have her sing it in a video. And
You know what? That might be possible actually.
Oh, she's coming in.
Yoga Sam is coming in for a Samcast.
I want Yoga Sam to sing it.
We'll get that happening.
Yeah.
We may have multiple Sams doing it.
Yeah, I want all the Sams.
All the Sams can do it. I mean, I will guarantee 2 of the 3 Sams will do it.
Venti Minette.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't.
perfect, yeah.
I can't promise Stevens. He's a wild card.
All right, so this is we're losing count, but we've been doing it since the second week of January.
6 or 7 maybe.
And this week,
That sounds right.
this is your role every week.
Yeah, the
What's
19th through the 25th of February.
2018.
Yeah.
So how it works, we'll give you all. I'm Cory.
Yeah. I'm Jason.
I'm Adam Grove.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets last names.
Well, so
That's fine.
Here's the
I have
thing.
the least name recognition.
We're
so I
very
need to-
happy to get rid of last week's guest
a
host
lot
because
of
she was
negative reviews on that.
so bad at this
I'm
stuff.
surprised
One thing
it was
that she was
released.
really good at, though,
Really, it was tough. It was a rough edit.
One thing she was really good was making sure she hit on everything we'd already hit on over the
Yeah, she was very good at recapping previous episodes. Absolutely.
It was
agree with that.
like whenever like a TV series hits their 100th episode.
Yeah.
So they use that to just show clips from the
Right,
first
right.
100.
Seinfeld used to do that.
Last week was kind of a clip show when she talked. Sure. And
And
promoting
shameless.
herself.
And
Shameless
self-promotion.
so bad.
Anyway,
Let's
luckily
just put
that
behind
we'll
us.
next time we'll work harder on getting a sub. We apologize to the community.
You know, I have a couple of requested subs, so I think
Good.
next time that one of us is gone, we'll be able to handle that.
And yeah, so we give you one thing a day
Mm-hmm.
for 7 days, so you get 21 things to do. And can I just say, we evented as a group
Man.
really well.
This week was good. I think we evented a lot.
I did 3,
I did.
maybe 4.
I don't even know how many I did.
We did Haywood Banks together.
Oh, that was great.
It was
I wanted
so
to.
good.
I've got
So
a sick.
Good.
It was so
Oh,
good that
man.
I heard when you went to Pancake Days, you were feeling a little wobbly.
I was just tired. You kept me out late.
And then I did G.D. Ritzy's,
Yeah.
Mended Little Hearts, goodbye.
Oh, great cause and great food.
And then UE Game Today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be. We did some good eventing. So a lot of stuff you can get from this. Is
Oh, yeah.
our point, and we're actually for the first time out practicing what we preach.
Yeah, and I did some things as well, and I can't recap them enough, but because I'm really bad on memory right now.
And one thing I'll say, moving forward, if you ever get a chance to go to a comedy show in a furniture store,
Oh well.
do it.
Do
It's
it.
awesome.
Haywood was amazing, but also the people in front of him, his openers.
Yeah,
Holy cow!
that one guy from Dale was good.
Oh my gosh! I
Wow,
was
we have-
very nervous
Dale
about him.
is one of my.
The guy, the
Events
comedian
today.
from Dale.
Man,
No,
The-
Dale. It's
I had
related.
Dale.
I'll tie it all
okay.
I
in.
had Dale last week.
yeah,
I'm gonna tie. We're
Thanks for
tying
listening.
Dale in.
Thanks.
that guy. He was shockingly good,
Yeah, he was good. And Art the Dude, everybody just knows.
and he got an encore.
Yeah, Art the Dude's the only
how,
one.
how awesome is it for the very first person to come on get an encore? I mean,
All right.
that is I've never seen that before.
I feel bad that I missed this.
No,
now.
that was good.
So as you know, when you hear the paper,
Special guest paper today.
paper for the last your last day of work at your old
Yeah,
job.
these are the last notes I took at my previous job on Monday as this airs. I will be starting a new job at Red Stitch Digital here in Evansville,
You're going
Very
to have
excited.
to actually get up and
I
go
will
to work.
have to actually. Yeah, I used to work at home. Now I will work with people. I don't know. Are they going to let me
know
wear
two of them.
my
They're
shorts?
good.
So they're going to
They're
let me
good.
wear my sweatpants? I don't know.
I got your back on those
All right,
guys.
cool, awesome.
But yeah,
Times.
so last week I was a little ill, and turns out I sounded great. If I
Yeah.
could have that
Isn't
voice
that-
all the time,
Isn't that always the story right there?
I swooned when I first heard it. All right, so Monday, February 19th. Adam, I know you're going to be rusty. I say we make you start.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. For Monday, I got it's another give back at Mod Pizza. I went the last time I mentioned it.
Oh, yeah.
And I really enjoyed the food there, so I'm encouraging everyone to go. And 20% of the proceeds go to the Warwick Humane Society.
Nice.
And
So are they going to do this every week?
it seems like it. I mean, they pop up a lot on the
Yeah.
on the searches.
And Warwick Humane Society, I got one of my dogs from there. So I got
yeah,
the little
I
dog.
got I got
do
2
cat
dogs
yoga.
in there.
You just do cat yoga, exactly.
So we're a big Warwick Humane Society.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of them.
But the pizza was how? Tell me.
Pizza was good.
Okay.
Nice.
And it's
Yeah,
one
it
of
was very
those
good.
whip
I
it
would
out
go-
quick type pizzas. Like,
Oh yeah, it didn't take long. The atmosphere was cool.
Mm-hmm.
The staff was friendly. We didn't have like the little coupon that they normally request, but the cashier
made it work.
said she's been just ringing up everybody for 20%. So
That
that's
a
good.
girl. That a girl.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go to Mod
Fight
Pizza.
the system, girlfriend.
Right. I have at 9 p.m. start time, Lamasco Bar and Grill, the open mic night. Open mic is great at Lamasco. A lot of very talented Evansville musicians come through there and just kind of perform with each other. They throw out some new things. They practice there. We have a lot of talented musicians, but
So they collab too.
they collab, and it's hosted by Stephen Horning, who's Big Ninja Delight. We've kind of talked about him a couple times, and we saw him.
I'm now all in.
Yeah, I mean, he was great. We
Yeah.
Cory and I saw him at Chili Willie's Friday night after the Haywood Banks concert over at Chili Willie's, and we he was performing with Cynthia Murray and
Some badass violinist.
I believe his name is Jake Holder.
he was great.
He was awesome, and Steven's awesome too. He's
Yeah.
a very talented guy, and so he kind of hosts it. He helps out. He like performs with the people. It's very cool. But a rumor is that Dilicus will be there, and she is from Iceland. She is in town. She knows Cynthia and Kenneth Murray. They met them when when Osiello was on tour in Iceland, and she's from Iceland. She is here in Evansville. We saw her at Chili Willie's and met her. She was very nice, very personable, and she'll be performing around the area, I believe. So be on the lookout for that. But
Delicus.
Dilicus will be there.
Rumor is.
I saw some words on the Facebooks. I saw some words on the Facebooks that she might be there for open mic night. You won't miss
Good.
her. She's got pink hair. So,
Yeah.
and I saw some clips of her performing.
Gal.
Yeah, and she sounded great. So definitely check her out.
So at these open mic nights, did they have like a drum set up? Like, could I go up there and drum, or do I need to bring my own?
No, they have drums. From what I've seen in the past, they have drums, guitar, everything, and then you just come and you sign up on the sheet. It's like I want to play, and you talk it out with the host and figure out what you're going to do.
But it's-
and they will perform with you. So I've seen everything from rock to country to reggae, anything. Like they were able to keep up, and the hosts are very talented, so they're able to keep up and perform with you.
But it's very important to remember to not call it a hootenanny.
No.
Yes, no,
Don't
it's
whatever
not.
you do. Do not call it a
Isn't that-
hootenanny.
No. Those are
We
unsanctioned.
can't ever say
We have
that.
unsanctioned hootenannies that we don't want to talk about.
It's a fun word, but it's on the band.
It's
list.
not on a ban list. We can't talk about
Mine's a little different this
Yeah.
week. So normally I send you out of town on Monday.
it. You do.
But you can't use all your sick days up this early.
Sure.
So stay home, but take a long lunch. Ace Hardware on the north side's going out of business, guys. Did you know that? It
I
actually has
saw
already
some
happened,
rumors
I
about
think.
that, yeah.
It already has happened.
Okay.
Blame corporate America, whatever you will. I don't know the reasons. Who
knows?
But they're having a liquidation auction. So an auction house is going to go auction. If you've ever thought to yourself, I wish I had a key engraver,
Every day.
A key making machine. I
key
saw that
making
on the thing.
machine. But they also have store fixtures of you own a business,
Shelving.
random inventory. They're just auctioning it off, and there's nothing I like more than a good random auction.
You know,
They're so much fun.
I love
Even if
random
you go
auctions.
and do nothing.
oh yeah. So
Auctions are pretty
They're
cool.
gonna, at some point, they're going to grab the cash register and
Yeah.
literally auction it off.
Somebody might need one.
here's a thing. In my garage right now is a hibachi table from the old Nagasaki crazy whatever they called it. Because of an auction, we
Yeah.
have a table that is a whole hibachi
He's
table.
going to set his whole kitchen up
And I'm
around
gonna
a
set
hibachi table.
whole kitchen up. It's when we remodel, it's the whole hibachi
Yeah,
style.
That's
So-
amazing.
and-
And I got it for like $60. It's the stupidest
Holy
price.
cow.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you scrapped it,
That's
you'd
why
make more money.
exactly. That's why you go to auctions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are great because honestly, these owners are just kind of taking whatever money they can grab for what all the stuff they have. And yeah, you might get some crazy deal on some machine you didn't even know existed.
That, or I saw they had shelves and stuff. If you've got a garage and you
Yeah.
need who doesn't need a shelf?
Just
in
go
a
by
garage?
there, 9 to 12, Ace Hardware Northside auction.
Oh, hey, wait, but I'm just getting breaking news here. Confirmation. Dilicus, which is her stage name, and her real name I cannot pronounce because I was told it's Icelandic. I just couldn't. I will need more practice.
Upside down J's. and
It
It
stuff.
was
delicious.
there was apostrophes. It was a whole thing, but she's confirmed. Open mic night Lamasco and Wednesday. This has nothing to do with anything we're talking about going forward. But Wednesday she is going to join Cynthia Murray at Camp High at 6:30. Boom.
Tuesday. We made it. We made it.
Is it my go? All right.
Somehow it was just Wednesday, but now it's Tuesday. I got confusing there for a second.
No, it's fine. Tuesday. Oh, one thing I wanted to add on some of these things here is I kind of found a calendar that tells us what things are, and
Like Monday's President's Day.
Yeah, Monday's President's Day, which we kind of all know.
Remember
but
the banks are closed, everyone.
yeah,
Is the post office running?
No.
Okay.
Wait. Like the post carriers or the post office?
The whole U.S. postal system, is it shut down too?
I don't know.
I think all
I've got
but
some letters that need to go
all
out.
but Dwayne, he has to work.
Okay.
But Tuesday is National Cherry Pie Day, which has nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about. But also it's, unless you want to listen to Warrant's Cherry Pie song, which I always recommend, but it's also Love Your Pet Day. And so what better way to love your pet? I have 2 dogs, and I will go to Give a Dog a Bone, which was voted by Evansville Living as the best place to pamper your pet. So I'm going to go over to Give a Dog a Bone, see if they have any specials, but I'm also going to pick up some little treats there for the dogs. They love the pizzles, which I don't know if you know what pizzles are.
It's humongous long bull penises.
Exactly. Wow, you are very educated on the pizzles. Pizzle sticks, they're legit. They love them.
They are like 2 foot long, rail thin
Yeah. It's
bull penises.
right. And the dogs
Dogs
freaking love them. And it's funny because at a certain point, when it gets short enough, they kind of look like Triumph, the comic insult dog, when
With
they're
the
like
cigar?
with the cigar.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. It's amazing.
Give a dog a bone.
Give a dog a bone.
The owners there are good people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I saw
the
them walking
Zickmans are
down
great.
town. I've never met them, but I know
Yeah.
them from other podcasts and stuff. And,
Yeah,
I saw
they're
them
good
walking down the
people.
street.
Zickmans are awesome people. So, yeah.
My Tuesday has nothing to do with cherry pie either, but it's also Love Your Pet Day inspired.
Sweet.
Even though I didn't even know we were doing that,
It's nice because you don't even like animals.
I like them in their place.
With Zoo.
Not like being best friends with humans. Anyway, so Zaxby's dining for dogs. So it's just a give back, another give back. A lot of people doing give backs. This is the easiest way to give back to people because you get to eat and do nothing. But anyway, it's for It Takes a Village. So I think these ones that It Takes a Village do all the time are literally just for vet bills because they keep these animals alive.
Right, yeah.
And
Yeah.
have to
Very
take them
important.
to the vet.
Very important.
So they do these give backs a lot. Anyway, Zaxby's, our boy Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan for doing this. Yeah, I think this is one of the. I think Zaxby's is going to start doing this more, and I think this is one of the first ones that they're doing.
And you know they should.
yeah,
They should. This is good.
So it's
a
very
good
exciting.
stuff.
Very exciting.
Good job, Ryan. And I think Ryan is a listener.
Ryan is a huge fan of a couple of us. Sorry, Adam. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No,
He means Mary.
I'm new
he
to the
means
scene.
Mary.
he likes Mary. He doesn't hate. He hates Mary. Actually, yeah.
Who doesn't like Mary?
I mean, we could talk about that offline.
Okay, so for Tuesday, I said I was going to tie it back in with Dale, Indiana. There is a presentation at Willard Library from 6:30 to 7:30 about Robert Dale Owen. and that town is named after him.
Oh, Owensville?
Dale, Indiana.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe Owensville, too. I don't know. I mean, that name Owen carries some weight around this town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or this area. It's mainly Posey County. Because his dad was the founder of New Harmony.
Oh.
So
Wow.
Robert Dale Owen was a statesman, and he did some pretty important things as far as pushing forward legislation for women's rights and more progressive stuff in the early to mid 1800s before the Civil War.
Before it was cool.
Before it was cool, he was definitely ahead of the time. And he also the sole person to introduce the legislation that created the Smithsonian Institution.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
He was born in Scotland, but he was from this area, and he was a congressman from Indiana. So there's a presentation about his life called The Political Transformation of a Wordsmith. There's no relation to Amy Wordsmith.
Johnson Jr.
Now, I'll tell you this. Before we started doing this show, and I'm going to put this on me, but I was oblivious to how much cool stuff's happening at Willard Library all the time.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Like, I had no idea.
They're in the new Boca, really. I mean, we talk about them more than Boca.
You look, I mean, like when we're doing this now, you could go to one thing a week and at Willard Library and be 500 times smarter at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the end?
And haunted.
Yeah, it's great. I'm smarter now and I can't sleep.
Right.
Wednesday, it says here Sticky Bun Day. Don't know what that means.
I don't either.
But on Sticky Bun Day, I go to Boca every year.
Sure.
So Boca, we have a lot of events there.
Where else would you go?
Now, this is one of those events. There's news is out. Mo from Mo's House and Metzger's and currently taking over all of the world. Mo has bought Boca.
Yeah.
And so some of these events, I don't know if they'll be around anymore. I haven't heard.
Right.
So Science with a Twist. They do it every third Wednesday of the month. It's basically you go to Boca for 3 hours. There's going to be someone talking science. And I think she's talking about, she's been to Antarctica maybe, or she's done some research in Antarctica, talking about some things like that. So I'm guessing it'll be kind of climate-based a little bit. But I guess these people just take questions done by the museum. The museum puts it on at Boca. And yeah, they just, no such thing as a stupid question. They wrote that on there.
Awesome.
There are, though, people.
Oh, there's definitely.
Research a little bit.
I'll guarantee you. I could ask some stupid questions.
But yeah, so 6 to 9, go say goodbye to Mike. Mike's Boca, obviously, he's been doing unbelievable things, as you've heard.
Mike. Love Mike.
And I'm sure Mo will too. I didn't mean that to sound bad.
Yeah.
But
Just
some of
different.
these events are really cool, and you got about a month left to go do them.
Yeah.
Okay, Wednesday night at 5:30, the Methodist Temple, United Methodist Church, is having a open community. It's a series of discussions where they talk about various religions from around the world that aren't just Christianity. So the first one on the 21st. Oh, and these are free and open to the public, and they offer childcare.
Oh, wow.
So there's literally no excuse not to go, and there's free food.
Now, can you drop your kid off and then go to, like, say, Kipley's for 2 hours?
I'm not saying you can't, but I mean,
I'm kidding.
We may want to keep that under wraps.
So this first one, the topic of discussion is Catholic Christianity. So if you're like me and you don't know anything about that, other than, the stereotypical stuff you hear about and stuff like that.
Things you learned in what was that movie with Mark Ruffalo in the newspaper?
Spotlight.
Yeah. That may be all anyone knows about Catholics and Christianity.
Yeah, so they're doing this every Wednesday from February 21st to March 21st. They'll be talking about Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity.
So it's a 5-parter, 6-parter. So it's 6 weeks, and it's a new religion each week?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, new discussion each week.
Nice. Interesting. Yeah, it's tough to talk about religion sometimes, but it's good to talk about it. So
Cool.
yeah. I have something that's completely different. At 6:30, we've got beginner hoop dance fitness course. We have hula hooping. It's hosted by Hoops of a Feather. It's Abs Marie and others. I'm not familiar with the other two, I believe. But Abs Marie, if you know her, she does stuff at Franklin Street Bazaar. Yeah, she's awesome. Willow, my youngest, has a hula hoop made by her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It is held at the Evansville Belly Dance Collective, which is over on Weinbach Avenue, 600 North Weinbach Avenue, Suite 110. Apparently the entrance is on the side of the insurance building. This is the last week of the current course, but they still want people to show up. And then not sure on the pricing, because the only pricing I found was for the full course, but this is the last event, and they still want people to come and see what it's all about. So for the next course, that then they would be interested. So check it out. Do
Probably
some hula
a good
hooping.
workout.
Yeah, and the coordination and all that. I've tried to hula hoop, and I'm really bad at it. So
That's one of those things I know I'm not going to be good at, so I don't
it
even
is
try it.
very, very not good.
Skateboarding? I know I'm going to break my
it's
neck.
not. Yeah, it's not great. But they will teach you how, and they will teach you how to do a lot of cool things. And yeah, if you've ever seen them perform, it's pretty impressive what they can do. So
Evansville Belly Dance Collective.
that's a thing.
Okay, Thursday, February 22nd, which is Chili Day or Margarita Day or Cook a Sweet Potato Day.
Nice.
So
Hey,
you can do
before we start, where's the best margaritas in town? I know you don't drink, so you probably don't know. Tumbleweed?
was the last place I had a margarita.
Okay, they don't exist.
There's one in Henderson.
The one in Henderson.
Oh, there's one in Henderson?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't get to Henderson much anymore.
There's no reason to go.
Yeah, cross that money-saving bridge.
Yeah. Got to save some money. Do you have a Cory? Do you know? You're our
No, I hate
expert.
tequila.
Really?
Yeah, so if I like a margarita, it's usually because it's sugary. And,
More slushy than
yeah, so I really don't drink them all that often. But I don't know. I think haciendas are the Kool-Aidest, so that's probably what I like the most.
That's kind of what I hear is the hacienda. Is
But
people's
that's
choice.
me saying that I'm willingly taking the worse drink typically in that situation. Like that's
Sure.
not normally how my answer would be.
I like the Los Bravos
But I
one.
really dislike tequila.
but yeah, I like a good tequila, like a Cabo Wabo or a Patron, like a little higher end, something that you won't like go
Money bags over
when
here.
you drink.
Guy gets a new job and all of a sudden now Cabo Wabo's sponsoring the podcast.
There's a whole bar behind us. We can do whatever. Okay.
Okay, so that Thursday, when you're done celebrating Chili Day, go to Lamasco from 7 to 9. They have their Thursday night trike night. They have a big wheel for big people.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
I
think
guess
it's
so.
actually not for big people.
Oh, it's not for big people?
It's a little kid's little trike, I think.
Oh, it looked
Still-
You're going to
get
be
on it?
close to the floor.
it looked larger than
Well, maybe it
a
is.
normal
It
one.
could be.
I thought it was. I've just seen
Maybe
pictures
I'm
and
just really
videos.
big, and so I'm still big on the
It looks like a lot of fun. Fastest time wins cash.
Ooh.
So there's money involved here.
All right.
Yeah, it's a neat little setup. You go literally start like in front of the stage, go all the way around through tables, through the bar, and come back out
Nice.
It looks like a lot of fun.
on a little tricycle.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And they're having giveaways from Bud's Harley Davidson.
Cool. I have a lunch event at 12 p.m. Patchwork Central is doing their annual fundraiser, the Soup, Salad, and Style. It's $45, and lunch includes a gourmet lunch, spring fashions from Wildflower Boutique, art by Patchwork Children for every guest, and then a silent and live auction of items and original artwork. And $25 of that $45 is tax deductible. If you are wanting tickets, they have an Eventbrite item. Just check out their Facebook page and you'll find it. But yeah.
So a lunch fundraiser.
Yeah, and Patchwork's awesome. They're down at Haney's Corner,
Yeah.
close to 6th Street, Sopre, and they do really great work with children. They help out, and they help kids with there's like after school specials, and they teach them how to do a bunch of different art things and making pitching the clay, as they say, where they make the potter wheel type stuff, and they have
Cool.
a bike program and everything. They do great
I donated
stuff.
an old bike there.
Yeah, they do great stuff, and it's definitely worthwhile. So.
Wow. Thursday night. This is I believe, the last weekend that the UE Theater is showing their current spring, winter, whatever it is right now, play. It's Sense and Sensibility. So Jane Austen.
Yeah.
So probably more one of those where, guys, you got to wear this one. It's for the ladies a little bit. Even though it's good for guys too. Let's face it.
It's good to expand your horizons.
All these plays are. I love UE Theater. I absolutely love it.
They are amazing.
I'm not just saying it. Like I say a lot about local theater, but I try not to ever miss UE Theater performances.
Well, and this program has
love it.
cranked out some names.
Oh man,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, big time. A lot of TV people.
We won an Emmy.
And yeah. There's a lot.
Mr.
there.
Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is a really good show.
yeah. And if you like funny, Jack McBrayer.
Yeah.
went there,
Yes.
and he is hilarious.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But yeah, if you look up people who went to UE, and you just check like so many TV shows that these people have been on, it's a lot. And theater programs, like big time theater, like New York Theater and everything.
And they do unbelievable. So go see the play. It's all weekend, but Thursday night makes the most sense for my schedule.
Sure.
So that's what I
great.
put. Also, I went to see Macbeth a couple years ago, talking about famous people. And the guy who's playing Macbeth, his dad was the principal in Forrest Gump.
Oh,
The one that the mother convinced to let him into school.
right. Convinced is a very nice way of putting that.
Coerced.
Coerced, yes.
Oh, it's Haywood. Why wasn't Haywood Banks here?
I know. So, yeah, unfortunately, Haywood was a week off. 'Cause this would have been the best, because it is Toast Day. It is also Skip the Straw Day, which I try to do that a lot.
Yeah, straws are the worst.
I don't like straws.
And I do not believe that from a save the environment standpoint.
Yeah, I just don't like them.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think Mod Pizza, I believe their straws are all vegetable based, so they're biodegradable.
Huh.
Weird
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's also Banana Bread Day and Dog Biscuit Day. So whichever one of those you prefer, you can take one of those. So I'm sending people to Carson's Brewery at 7 p.m. Angel Rhodes will be performing. She's great. She does a lot of. She has written a lot of her own stuff, and she's a really great performer. But she also does some covers as well. And also Carson's is a great place to go. They have 20 something things on tap. I don't even know. 30 things on tap. So Carson's is a great place to hit up. They're over there on Lynch, so check them out. But Angel, she's great. So yeah, she's very talented.
Okay. Yeah. Friday. And I think he doesn't quite do it every Friday, but it may be every Friday. Go to Reraw 4 to 7. Jim Staley, who I've known for a really, really long time, sings Irish music. He plays Irish music. Gets a little guitar, sings some Irish songs. He's got a whole CD that he's making now of original Irish folk songs that he's made about, I don't know when this happened in his life, but he's really only started playing music out that I know over the last decade or so, with a dream of just wanting to go to Ireland and play music in a pub. That's what he wants to do.
That sounds fun.
He's 70 years old now, I think. I think he hit the big 7. But he's awesome. He's the guy who you've heard it. You guys all know him and you don't realize it, because if you've ever listened to the radio, he's the Frontier Liquors, that is. That is Jim Staley.
Awesome. Big fan.
Anyway. So, yeah, he's great. Go listen to him. It's a lot of fun. All of his songs are about drinking and having fun, and he's awesome. And he'll come talk to you and have a beer with you after he's done.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. That Friday the 23rd at the UE Melvin Peterson Gallery, they're calling it the Steel Toe Art Show. It's featuring ceramic art from 2 UE alum, Matthew Gaddy and Brian Somerville. At 6:30, they're having a public reception and artist lectures.
Interesting.
I don't know much about either their arts, but
Steel Toe Art Show.
Steel Toe. Yeah, that's...
Is
Sounds
Melvin
industrial.
Peterson the one right around the corner of Lincoln and Weinbach?
yeah.
Okay. Very good. And is that always free to get in?
I didn't see anything about any kind of price.
I think it's
but
just kind of an
most
open
art
gallery.
receptions, yeah, kind of open gallery.
Cool. Saturday the 24th, better known as Tortilla Chip Day.
That's what I've always known it as.
Pretty much.
Saturday is one of my favorite days of the year. Mm-hmm. And so this whole week, really, or two, if there's one thing that gets me emotional, It's college basketball senior days. When the guy's playing his last game, they do that thing where with like 45 seconds, they take him out and he gets the standing O.
Right.
It's So UE
gets a little dusty.
Start a little tear up situation.
Yeah.
But anyway, UE has their senior day at 1:00. Their final basketball game. We've got, I think, 4 kids, maybe 3, who will be honored as seniors, and then they always give a speech after the game, and they're always really good. And honestly, Blake Simmons, local kid.
Yep.
He's been here for 5 years. His will be very good. He's a wonderful kid. So yeah, come bring your tissues. I promise. If you don't need them, I will. So yeah, 1 p.m. they play Southern Illinois. It's always a big rivalry. So yeah, support UB.
Also, that Saturday, I have Saving a Species, the Whooping Crane at John James Audubon State Park, which is in Henderson. That's the reason to go to Henderson. From 1 to 2.
Audubon's awesome.
Audubon is very awesome, and the Whooping Crane faced extinction in the 40s, and it said they had a population of about 20 birds, and now there's 500 birds in the wild, which still is a shockingly low number. But this is the time of the year when they're migrating, and they come over our area. So there's a possibility you might see one in the area, and if you go to this presentation, they'll tell you all about their habits, the current threats, and recovery efforts and stuff like that. It's a free program presented by the International Crane Foundation.
This might sound silly, but I absolutely love wading birds. There's just something about herons and trains.
I've got a heron that visits our apartment.
Egrets, and ibises, and all of them. I love them. I absolutely love them. I don't know why. There's one that always comes to Eagle Valley Golf Course. I think it's a heron. And yeah, I always try to. And I can't take my eyes off. Speaking
of birds and stuff like that, that's what I was doing last week. That's why I wasn't able to be here. I was down at Kentucky Lake for an eagle cruise.
Did you see any bald eagles?
Yes, like about 15 or 20.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's their nesting time, so and then, with the leaves off the trees, you can see them a lot easier. But yeah, you see them flying around, fishing, stuff like that. And we rented a little cabin down there and stayed, and there was just a ton of heron our cabin was like right on the Lake Barkley. So yeah,
That's
just
awesome.
walk down there and there's cranes everywhere, or herons everywhere. It's pretty neat.
Interesting. Saturday, I have us getting up early and doing some athletic endeavors. 8 a.m. at Angel Mounds, we have Bound the Mound, which is a trail run at the historic Angel Mounds. You can do either a 5K, a 10K, or a half marathon. You register at boundthemound.com. I think they're limiting it at 300 runners, so if you are interested, you should probably register online sooner than later. They're doing awards for the top 3 males and top 3 females for each race, and then also anyone that finishes gets a finisher's hat.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
What's that called? That people are going to get mad about it.
What's that?
Participation trophies.
Yeah, the participation trophies for everybody.
If you can finish, if you can finish a 5K, a 10K, or a half marathon, then you didn't just participate. You did some stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't do a 5K right now. I'm pretty sure.
It's a shame that I'll probably miss this.
Yeah.
I should get to Angel Mounds more.
Angel Mounds, they do a lot of trail runs, and they do a lot of cool things like that throughout the year. So you got opportunities.
It's going to take a while before I can do a 5K.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Sunday, clam chowder day, my favorite day of the year.
I'm more of a chocolate-covered nut guy.
Well, you're in luck because Sunday, the 25th, is either chocolate-covered nut day or clam chowder day.
I'm
you
not
have
doing
your pick.
either.
Well, you're missing out.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, if you're not going to participate in that, you should go to Wesselman's from 1:30 to 2:30 and learn some origami, simple origami. One of their volunteers is going to teach you how to make a little frog. And
Out of paper?
Out of paper, out of origami paper. The fun little.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Use your thrown away calendar sheets.
Yeah. I would
make a
love
little frog.
to.
Each day we have a new.
I would love to be at a bar and just be talking to somebody, and casually they start a sentence, and I grab a piece of paper, and by the time they're done with the sentence, I hand them a frog.
Yeah, or
I
like
don't know what that does for the conversation, or if that means I'm not listening or what, but I want that.
if you can make somebody smile, I mean, it's worth
good.
it.
It's good.
But yeah, it's included with the normal price of admission to the nature center.
Yeah, Wesselman's Nature Center. We got to go outside more.
Yeah. Put your phones down.
I'm glad. You know what? We're
Check out
starting
the
to trend
outside.
outside.
Yeah, it's
in
getting
our
warmer.
Events, and I love it.
Hashtag outside
Oh
events.
yeah, like I even checked the zoo goings on this week. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting excited about
getting
going
close.
outside again.
We're getting there. We're almost there. Except
I'm
for,
gonna jump in front of you because yours is later than mine.
go for it.
And yours is a better one to finish. Okay, so another trip to Boca
Yeah.
because Sunday Jazz and Sauced is providing brunch.
Ooh.
So you win 2 times, 2:30 to 5:30. The Boca Big Band,
Yeah, man.
and it's a big band.
That's legit.
It's a large band.
Is that the one that's like 18 pieces
Yeah,
or
I
something?
think so.
At least, yeah.
And they are awesome. So this is the one. Like I know they do this every Sunday, but this is awesome. This is like the one they go big on every. So once a month they do.
I
the
think
big
it's
band?
once a month. Yeah.
So yeah, go see the big band and Sauced. Can never get enough Sauced.
No kidding.
And when you get Sauced on a Sunday, it feels like you're stealing.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. And then once you're done with that, you can head over at 6 p.m. to Think Pink and watch the Evil Dead musical. Evil Dead the musical is happening this weekend. Friday and Saturday night are already sold out. Sunday tickets are still available, and I think they might end up doing it again next week at some point, just because demand has been so high. But get your tickets as soon as you can. Go to thinkpinkevv.com. If you've ever heard of or seen Evil Dead, you know it's a wonderful thing. It's a very campy horror style thing, and apparently the first 2 or 3 rows are a splash zone for this musical.
Blood
There will be
soon?
blood. Do not dress up for this
Can you imagine?
for this one. But yeah, if you're lucky enough to land some tickets in the first couple rows, which I know they're already sold out, I believe and I know they're sold out for the first 2, but they may be sold out even for the Sunday show because they go fast. But yeah, you're going to get some splatter. There will be some splatter.
That's outrageous. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about Evil Dead.
So Evil Dead, you know
Act two,
Bruce
Ross
Campbell,
Adam, Act
right?
two.
yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
so you know he was the lead in the movie, and so yeah, Evil Dead. Yeah, it's
Have you
just,
seen it?
It's trippy. It is so.
I mean, that was your era,
Insane.
81.
Yeah, you know, I remember more the Army of Darkness one, which is the third in the series, and it was just insane-o.
And then they brought it back recently with Ash versus
Ash
the
versus Evil Dead on Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a whole thing there.
Sam Raimi, director.
Sam Raimi
Classic.
of the
Yeah, he's-
Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
So they're the Tobey Maguire era. So yeah.
Have we forgiven him for Oz the Great and Powerful?
I haven't forgiven him for Spider-Man 3. So
Wow, I've never seen any of the Spider-Man.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Spider-Man
Well,
1 and
third
2
one's awful.
are great. 3, I will never forgive him.
Emo Peter Parker
Yeah.
was terrible.
Right.
Oz the Great and Powerful
Spider-Man the musical.
was so bad.
great.
But anyway,
I didn't
yeah.
even watch that one. But yeah, Evil Dead,
the musical.
Think Pink, huge friends of the show. So I've seen some great stuff there. They do some off Broadway stuff. It's always cutting edge, but yeah, they're great.
Yeah, if you're somebody who's listened to this episode, like these episodes, all of them or whatever, that came out as a weird sentence.
Sure.
If you're somebody who's listened to all these episodes, it's important to realize how much more theater you should be doing. There's one thing Evansville's
my
doing
gosh.
that's really great. That is it. Go do it. And pancakes and cake
And yoga.
and yoga. But definitely the theater. The theater, there's always, you can almost go to a play a day in this town.
Right.
Do it.
Yeah, there's
Sorry, yeah.
and they're good. I mean,
Like
they're
we didn't even talk
really
about
good.
like today, like as we're doing this, like Killer Joe starts in like 15 minutes
right.
at
Yep.
downtown. Then
Right.
there's like it's just stuff going
Yeah,
on everywhere.
USI has the last day of
Yeah,
the,
Italian American Reconciliation
Right.
we talked about. Sense and Sensibilities playing to date. I mean, it's just
Right.
there's so much of this, and they're so good. And once you get into it, you start to recognize actors, and you start, it's so much fun. Anyway, that's all. I'm sorry, I'm off my.
No, it's good. It's good.
It's fine.
So yeah, let's do this again next week.
I guess so.
Sounds good.
All right, see you.
See ya.